Hi, it's James Searson. I just got my new order of Tandem drum drops in. A friend of mine sent me the 40 gram, which is right here, and the 60 gram to try out. I thought, well, to give them a fair assessment, I'll order some more. I don't really like a lot of muffling, so I didn't order the wallet size one. This is a 40 to 60. They don't make an 80. It jumps up to 120, so I ordered 3 of these. I've got one on each floor tom, and I've got one for the snare. So what I'm going to do, this is what they look like. This is the 120. It's a rubbery plastic type thing. You see the eyelet goes over your drum lugs. Now, depending on the type of wood hoop you have, you might be able to get that inside the hole of the lug, but if not, it works on most drums. I'm not sure about Sonar or old school Premier yet. Okay, and then it's a felt pad with little metal balls in it, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So what I'm going to do, just to give you a little bit of an overview, like I said, I'm not a big fan of muffling, but I'm going to lift each one and hit the drum. So here's a 10-inch tom. No muffling with the 40 gram muffle. You can see it takes off some of the decay. The 60 gram, the 12-inch tom with no muffling, with the 60 gram muffle. The 14-inch floor tom with no muffling, with the 120 gram. And the 16-inch floor tom with no muffling, with the 120 gram muffle. And last but not least, the snare drum, 14-inch snare. It is a 6.5 by 14. It's a birch snare drum. No muffling, with the 120 gram. So to say they don't make a difference would be wrong. They do make a difference, all right? Okay, so for when shooting videos and things like that, I think they'd be great. They'd be great in a controlled environment where you need to take maybe a little bit of an overtone or a decay off of the drum. This particular room I'm in right now is a concrete floor. I've got a rug down, of course. It's got stucco walls and wood over here. It's hard surfaces, all hard surfaces. So when I shoot videos, I usually use rings on the drums to just take away some of the ring. Preferably live. I don't like to muffle at all. If I have to, I'll use a little piece of tape. I've used gels before. I've used everything. I haven't used these live because I just had them. They seem very well made in every way. If I had a concern, it would be the durability of the eyelet, if it would wear out over time. If you're putting them on, taking them off all the time, that would be a concern. I actually wrote to the company when they first started advertising, but there's no way to tell the durability if it's a new product. Everything else seems really well made. My only other concern is if you play outdoors and you get in rain. Rain and felt are usually not a good combination. If there's a metal ball in there, if it would create a rust problem. But typically, when felt takes on water, it tends to get really, really hard, and it wouldn't have that same muffling effect. The way this works is when you hit the drum, it bounces up a little bit, then comes back down, kind of like a noise gate with a microphone. Okay, so again, they seem really cool, really durable so far. So all right, one more time I'll go through with no muffling whatsoever. Here's a snare, 120 gram, 10-inch tom, 40 gram. You can probably see him bouncing as I hit. 12-inch tom, no muffling, 60 gram. 14-inch tom, no muffling, 120 gram. And the 16-inch floor tom, no muffling. 120 gram. That's about as much as I would want to muffle anything, but there you go. Overview, tandem drum drops. They seem really, really cool. Well, in the long run, we'll find out. And again, another concern would be if you play outdoors a lot and you happen to get rained on or something. I'm not sure how these would hold up under that circumstance. Possibly Tandem will chime in and let us know. Thanks.